And we're back again. I think my recorder cuts out every 2 hours. It seems to be the case. So we're just checking the manpower on our puppets over here. And Hungarians on volunteer only have 62k. The Austrians have gone up to service by requirement. They have no manpower. I think that's probably because I'm continuing to train divisions here from them. I didn't have them on one, so that's fine. I mean, I'm just gonna not deploy these guys, and they'll grow for manpower eventually. And once we get manpower from our puppets, I think I'll start training some Hungarian units too, and then hopefully that'll trigger them to. Let's go. No. Hopefully that'll trigger them to start upping their conscription law. Yeah. And then once their manpower mobilizes, we can start converting some of our garrison units over to their colonial templates, and that'll free up some more of our manpower. But I think what we have right now is probably more than enough to close out this game. It's just Afghanistan and the Canadians left. And then I think after that I'll go and I'll send some volunteer tanks to the CSA. And we'll call that a day. I think that'll be it for this playthrough. Make sure I keep that port up. Do not want to lose that port. Yeah, do a little naval invasion over here too. 78% to invader. I already have the cipher decrypted for all of our enemies, so I mean that's pointless at this point. That one ready. Like if you're asking how you go about invading Canada after you've won the Second Weltkrieg, that's probably what you want to do. Is you either have to grab these islands over here, get docking rights from the CSA, and that'll give you enough of a path to get in over here. And then, or you can go, and if you wanted to, you could declare an Iceland and Greenland, and come up across this way. And your other option would be if you had someone in the Caribbean, like if you had accepted the West Indies Union, or you had invaded Venezuela, or one of these guys flipped to your team. You could invade from there and use get docking rights again from the CSA, and you've got West Indies Union stuff here and here, and you can make that work. Fall of Detroit. This is getting pretty dire. I really need to get over there. I don't know if I'm going to make it in time. At least straight up. I don't know if I'm going to make it in time. This is not looking good for the CSA. Night Vision's some pretty... Like I showed you before earlier, you lose quite a bit of attack at night, so Night Vision's definitely a nice technology to have. And we'll have... maybe have a new garrison. Make these guys red for Canada, I guess, and these guys will guard our ports here. Naval dockyards. Let's build more modern subs, I guess. Could also start building. So I don't think I'm going to need any of that stuff to actually close out this game here. So you can see our tank units are considerably more effective than the Union of Britain militia. To take these tiles. There you go. So the Amtrak tanks are pretty nice for that. And we're gonna need to make another make our way over here to Canada proper. Grab this, I guess. That'll be fine. Help out our capitals a bit. And you guys over here, you done repairing? Pretty close. So let's send you over here to Halifax again. Argentina, yeah, sure. You know, I mean, why not at this point? So we got this. No way for a fleet to get over here. Like we could try to like make an invasion here with some infantry, and then just try to build our own port. I don't know if they're gonna be guarding that or not, though. And I guess we can give it a go, right? Go here. Is that the only tile we can get from that? Really? Yeah, it looks like. Go like that. Send 5 guys over there. Maybe put 2 more. Sure. I'm gonna wait for some of the stuff to build so we can get like air cover and whatnot. So let me get some radar. So air like they only got 50 bombers. You know what? I can actually just go up right now and contest that. Let's get some more military factories, I guess. Some more civilians. Be the De La Salle plan there. Conveniently, this is already our invader general, so that's nice. And I think probably we should have some tactical bombers. And I'm sure I got some from some of the people that we killed. And we've had a couple lines of tactical bombers for a while now. See how many tactical bombers we even have here. Let's see if we can get air wing of 1,000. See how many actually reinforce here. Like I'm sure I should have more than 34 attack bombers. 511. Okay. So let's just take this and we'll go down to 500. And I'll give you guys on close air support onto you guys. I'll let you go when you're ready. Now we got the Union of Britain suiciding more guys into Canada there. That's yeah, I guess they're certainly not as effective as the Italians were. It looks like the Australasians have managed to knock out Afghanistan. So it's just our boy Ed here. You know, they've got, you know, the CSA should have a pretty small line now. Like hopefully they'll be able to stabilize here. New England. And PSA, that's good. That's good for us. They're gonna have it's back to being a 3-way instead of 2 guys trying to gang beat the CSA. Oh yeah, I don't need any of these tac bombers. That's like another reason too. Like if you're in a faction like that and you're gonna go and if you're gonna go and like make a bunch, like you don't need to make so many guns. The AI makes tons of guns, and the AI will lend lease you those guns if you need them. So it's like not a big deal. AI is not going to lend lease you like ahead of time medium tank twos though, right? So as a player, it's much better to be getting those things. And we're still only at 42,000, so like we're barely losing anything here. Okay, so here we need to build our port. Let's go with the port there. And we'll go for a port here too, just in case. And if we need to, like we've got logistics wizard on this guy over here, and that should hold us over, I think. And we're in decent defensive terrain. So I think if we start to have the enemy engage us, we'll just pop our logistics wizard ability, and we'll be able to hold out. I think hopefully for like the 15 days or so it's going to take to make us 18 days. Yeah, 18 days it's going to take us to make this port. No, don't want to attack. I think logistics wizard actually lasts like how much is going to cost us? 62 command power. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these guys here on the island, and we're going to do this. So now we can pay for these guys, and it's going to be 18.2 command power to keep these guys in supply instead now. So you can do like little juggling tricks like that to save yourself some command power, and that's nice. We'll get this oil. Let's just go rush this modern tank. Let's get that. How are we doing here? Yeah, 4 days. And yeah, we're still in supply from our abilities. Like we're definitely going to be able to hold on to this long enough to make our port. And then we can move these guys back around. What am I missing here? Missing a bit of steel now. I can probably just trade for more steel. We've got lots of allies in the area that have steel. I might want to grab some of these extra. Like you guys are on like an order or something, right? Like, yeah, I'm not sure. Let's do these guys over here. Can we get 3 more Amtrak tanks? Yeah, not a problem. We got tons of stuff available for that, so it's not a problem. And we will bring you guys over here. Wolf packs. Let's keep on going down that path, I guess. All right, we got our ports up, so we can move these guys back to this general. And we can make our front line. No, I want to field marshal front line though. Here we go, and where was our garrison here? We can garrison this stuff. And How are we at here? We got Hungarian manpower for this? Now we do. So Hungary's starting to build units for us, so that's nice. Let's go and do this. You guys can come to Canada. And did Hungary up their law? Yeah, they're on extensive now. That's nice. Got all these guys. We'll just send these over to our Canadian garrison too. Deers wins. You guys are getting over here soon. I think we'll be able to beat these guys pretty easily, like with our 24 divisions and 6 tanks. I don't think we'll be able to. I don't think we really need more than that. Grab our advanced landing craft, sure, whatever. Airplanes. Do we have more attack bombers, maybe? We'll split this up a bit. We'll put them on their tanks. And I can't build an airbase over here. I don't have enough of that state. It's fine. Gang's almost all here. I'm actually just going to delete all these orders and just go for a fallback line, or front line here. And we're going to start fighting again, so I might want to trade for some more oil. So get some from the Iranians. Alright, we'll do the staff office plan. Yeah, let's do that. Taking 801 casualties, and it looks like, yeah, the Union of Britain's not doing so hot. The Iberian Federation's kind of fucked up against Portugal. And the Bahraini Commune, yeah, I guess that makes sense. They lost a bunch of guys. Italians, though. Italians did pretty neat. Only 133k. They're definitely our best ally this time, along with I think the Australasians did pretty good too. Yeah, only 36k, and they killed India and Afghanistan. So that's nice. Some of these guys, and we're starting to have supply problems now. And why is that? The reports. Can I get fuel here? I think this will be okay once we start getting down to like Quebec and whatnot. Yeah, or not. So we'll pull 3 of these guys out back over to here. See if that fixes our situation a little bit. Yeah, that's a lot better. A little bit over now. 86%. Probably don't need that order. Yeah, and our supply's fine now. Probably, speaking of that, though, we probably should continue to upgrade our logistics. Bring these guys back over. See if there's room for them now. Fall of New Orleans. So it looks like the PSA is having a really good game here, boys. Look at that. Take this air base, help us out with our air support, take Montreal. Nice, we're starting to get overruns. I think we should be able to beat the Canadians here pretty quickly. Fill in over here. I think the Canadian, like, their templates are like pretty awful. Like, I think this militia is only like a 3 width. So like, you know, of course they would get steamrolled by like 40 width tanks, right? Like even more so than most other things. Pushing over here. And so even over the river, we're still getting decent like attack numbers, and the Amtraks do help a lot with that. The terrain modifier for, you know, again, rivers is like much better on Amtraks than it is on motorized. So I mean, we're gonna get a pretty nice nice pocket over here. Looks like. It's a little bit silly here. Try and come down this way. Just maybe pin these guys in place and I'll get cut off. We lost Montreal, but we can just do this and get encirclement. Nice. Let's do some excavation maybe. I mean, we're having to start trade for steel, so it's like usually a good time to start getting your excavation tech when you can't keep up with your production for those sorts of things without yeah, we need like a lot of steel now. Yeah, I'll trade with our socialist buddies. Help them out a bit. We need one more chrome. You know what? Instead of trading with the Ottomans, we got our friends the Croatians over here. We'll trade with them. And let's build some more destroyers or convoys, I guess. I don't know. Like, I think none of this is really going to matter in time for when we end this game. Yeah. This is our final boss here. And we're going to finish in 44, so I mean, I guess that's pretty... it's like a nice end date. I mean, I could have done this faster. If you do some early game aggression builds, like you can take out the Entente pretty early. Like if you go to war with, if if you go to war with Egypt in 37 to kill Egypt, puppet them, then you can attack France at the same time as you attack the Germans, and that's you can finish off the Entente a lot easier that way. You don't have to spend as much time in Africa. You can kind of go and take out Middle Africa with your Egyptian troops after you've killed these guys over here, and then you don't have to deal with the German government in exile. You just go and kill Canada, and it's pretty much game over at that point. But like I said, I wanted to do like more of a, I guess like a standard or like a regular game this time, so this is fine. So we close this up over here. Yeah, we did. What's our casualties at? 46k. So again, we're like barely taking any casualties, and we're wrecking the Canadians pretty bad here. So we're doing well. Like the way you do that, like again too, is like you see, like if you've been watching me play, I haven't really been using my infantry for attacking like at all, like except maybe to stop a few guys from moving. Like I'll stop this guy from moving here, but like I haven't been like battle planning with infantry or trying to use infantry to break points and stuff like that. And that's just because infantry really are not good for doing that. Like these tank units are gonna have much better stats. They have the breakthrough, they have the armor to like not take damage. Whereas infantry, you're just gonna get chewed up. Infantry have like terrible breakthrough, and we talked about before, it's gonna lead to you taking a lot of damage, a lot of casualties, a lot of lost equipment. Again, that's like another reason why tanks are like a much better investment than infantry and artillery. Like if we had made artillery and infantry, it would have taken us a lot longer to break through that German position. We wouldn't have been able to make the encirclements that we did as quickly as we did. I guess that's a border with the Pacific states now. I probably don't need that. Do this, you can kill this militia unit. Like if you don't make progress like early in this game, like it's a lot easier. If you're trying to do infantry in combat, usually the person with the most infantry wins. I mean, like you can do a little bit of concentrated force stuff like you do with the tanks, like you saw when we were breaking Germany. We basically stuck all of our tanks onto 2 tiles and attacked into only 1 tile for maximum impact onto that tile. So like you can do that with infantry too, but it's not going to be as effective because of the stats, and it's going to take you a lot longer to break. And he won't be able to follow up on it faster, so they're going to get more opportunities to stabilize their line. You're not going to really be able to blitz them like that. And then if you have like lower manpower than your opponent, like Germany or whatnot, lower industrial production, it's really hard to keep up that competitive edge when you're trying to fight an infantry on infantry grinder. And I think that's how like a lot of games kind of stall out and they can't make any progress. They went for like some infantry strategy. They can't make a breakthrough fast enough, and then you get the stalemate where you've got 12 divisions in every tile and no one can make any progress. Let's move structure, I guess. Like I don't know. We've got pretty much full up in all of our factory slots. So yeah, I'll get. Let's get signals. Signals is nice to have, like especially when you're fighting with the AI. Signals will give you fighting with the AI on your team. I mean to say, signals will give you like a much higher units collapsed, a much higher reinforce rate, and it'll help your tanks get in a lot earlier. Like you saw, we were having those problems when we were fighting with our volunteers, like with the AI troops, like sometimes blocking your tanks from getting into combat. Signals helps a little bit with that. It's also really good for defense. Usually I put signals in my tanks as kind of like a must-have for that reason, but For a specific situation, I thought I was more concerned about fuel than I was about that. And I knew I wasn't going to be calling my allies in, so I didn't think when you have control of the entire front line, like you can retreat your units if you have to get your good units in, and you can start and stop your attacks to get your good units in and whatnot. It's not as much of a big deal. You don't have to deal with the AI. Signals also helps with your planning speed. But I mean, when you have staff, when you're cheap enough and you've got your army laid out correctly, that you can use staff office plan a lot. Like your planning speed is already pretty fast. It's more rubber, I guess. Whatever. And Canada's like another one of those kind of like annoying countries where it's like really big and it takes a while to capitulate. But compared to Africa and Russia, it's not that bad. Uh, King Edward captured. Oh, look at that! Look at this, boys. We got King Edward captured. Guess he's got nowhere to flee to. So that's it for our boy Eddie. Captured by hostile forces before his airplane could take off. Oof, oof. That's bad for Ed. I don't think the Cindies are going to do anything to Ed that he wants done to him. You know what I mean? All right. And here's our nice little peace conference here. Let's see. What do we want? What do we want? I think I probably want I want Francis Clay. I think. Take that Clay. German government in exile. I don't know. I mean, sure, we'll take this Clay. I can't take all that Clay. Yeah, I'm gonna take the. I'll take the tungsten actually. I like tungsten. Probably wind up just giving it back to C&T FAI though, or the Iberian Federation as they're called. Costa Rica. I could use some bases. Muscat. Yeah, I'll take Muscat. It's a decent positioning. On the Mediterranean, do I want Greece? Greece has chromium. Oh, maybe pass a bit. I don't think there's anyone on this team that's like not in my faction. I don't think. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter who gets the land. India, pass a bunch. Portugal. Yeah, I forgot. They got all sorts of overseas. That'll be nice. Like if you're trying to like move your navy around or something, having those bases is nice to have. I don't know. I don't want to liberate now. You already built infrastructure, a bunch of these places, so I might as well take it. I think the take all bugged out on me there. I'll just do that first. Probably give these back to the Baharatians after I take it. And then that's it. That's our peace conference. We should get like, yeah, there we go. A bunch of decisions. Bunch of decisions here. We got the 32. 32 decisions. We're still at, who are we at war with? We're still at war with Canada, I guess. We got, I don't know. Let's just go through the list from the top. We'll I'm just gonna liberate all this stuff. I don't really feel the need to. Should we? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's just liberate them. I guess. I don't know. I want to make sure this isn't gonna screw up my factory count too badly, but I don't think it will. I've got quite a bit of industry in mainland France, anyways. Like I think I should be fine. So it looks like this is just gonna be like another Third International Moscow Accord Cold War game. Because that's pretty par for the course when you're playing the Third International. I mean, we could go and try and pull a Napoleon or an evil mustache man in Russia. I mean, we'd probably win there, but you know, fighting in Russia is like one of the most excruciating things in Hearts of Iron 4. Italy can have that. Sure. And if you don't have to do it, why would you purposely do that to yourself, right? Fight in Russia. That's pretty tedious. Like I wish they had like an option for like an African Union or something like that you could like Portugal. Yeah, let's give it to our Spanish comrades. Yeah, like you have like an African Union or something. You just don't have to click on like 20 different African countries. This is like a convenience, you know. Sure, whatever. Whatever will get this done in like the least amount of clicks. And last one. Oh, that's yeah, cool, whatever. Got there. So that's all dealt with. Might be a second wave of pop-ups from that. We did lose like a bunch of factories there. Hopefully that didn't hurt our production line there. I didn't really check beforehand. No, we're fine. We still got plenty of extra factories on guns, so that's no big deal. All right, so we're gonna wrap up with Canada. We're gonna go send some volunteers to the CSA, and so I think that's gonna be it for this game. He's here. Like, I'm pretty sure we just got this event. Like, this is deja vu, right? Like, we definitely saw that before. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, we got a bunch of these puppet decisions. It's fine. I personally, I don't like to use the puppets, like for my stuff, but I don't know. I find it a little bit more convenient when you look at the AI and you can kind of see who's like, you know, kind of who you're at war with, and you'll have some random puppet popping up that you didn't know was a puppet, kind of messing around with you. Vancouver. These guys got to be pretty close to calling it a day here. Let's not attack him with our infantry there. You gotta recapture. Like, we've captured that guy like 3 times now. That must be a slippery bastard. There we go. Dominion of Canada has capitulated. Oh shit. Did not. Oh no. No. God damn it. Guys, I forgot to take Ottawa. I clicked the thing too soon. Oh jeez. uh, that's on the 1st of March too. You can't even go back and save scum that. What was I thinking? Well, I guess that happened. That's yeah, that happened. That's something I have to live with. We're not at war anymore though. Yeah, whatever, guys, whatever. Whatever. You guys, you need some volunteers. How many volunteers? I said 8 volunteers, okay. I need a couple more Amtrak tank units. Cannot believe I screwed that up, boys. I don't know. It's getting kind of late. I'm a little bit tired. I thought I did pretty good this campaign. You know, I mean, you can say what you want, but I thought I did all right. We'll send these guys some air volunteers. We'll send. Why can't I send these guys? You have 0 divisions. Your volunteer force is the maximum total limit is 8, limited by your number of divisions. This is 8 divisions. Why can't I send that? Maybe it's because they're attached to an army group? I don't know. And they've got ports. Like, I don't know why it doesn't want air volunteers. It won't let me do air volunteers. Not sure why that is. Maybe they don't have an air base. Oh, they got this. Or I guess I already have air volunteers sent there, so I can send 132 planes. And we're gonna have to try and push back pretty hard on the PSA. This, I can't believe I forgot fucking Ottawa. God damn it. 160 days to do that. No, I don't want to be at war so I can send volunteers. I'm just gonna have to live with the fact that there's still a Dominion of fucking Canada. Oh man. There we go. 8 divisions. And 9 attacking this general too, and it's nice to have. And then I don't know. Let's just go with this guy. I don't think we'll have to break any bunker lines, so this should be fine. You guys, just have to wait for these guys to get their tanks. Yeah, okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, let's go over here, and we'll try and come up over here for some pins. Okay, support these guys. Mexico declared war on the PSA. Okay. And I thought the 2 Sicilies were dead. Maybe Italy should have that. It should be fine. Do a little staff office plan here. Like, these tanks should be pretty disgusting against their Civil War units. So I think, yeah, their SRS killed Lombardia. It's wonderful. Yeah, look at that. They smell like butter. The Commune is victorious in India. Is that right? Yep. Why do I still have... Can I not return Indian lands? Sure, develop Costa Rica. I hope the Bahrainians don't declare war on me. Why do I hate them? No, they claimed their territory. I mean, they could just have it. I thought I would get an event. Like, I mean, we're both red factions, right? I would have thought that we would be able to do that, give them their land back. Maybe it's because they're not in the international. Let's thin out this front line a bit. Look at all this clay now. Oh, jeez. I better not get any comments about that. I'll be unhappy. Cut me some slack. Kill some guys over here. Okay, let's. Where's our other tank units at? Oh no, I want these guys to come up over. Alright, so we've got Ohio. Let's go get Detroit back. Ernest, sir, coming over here. It's just, where are the syndicates? You want some Lend-Lease? Some of some Lend-Lease, I guess. Some mass. MAS 1936, monthly, I don't know. How many of these do I have? 200. This is 100,000. I need 5,000 convoys for that, so that's not going to work. Let's go. Send them 30,000 guns. And some planes, maybe. I don't know. 1,000 planes. Got enough convoys for that? They do. That'll help out. Build more things. I don't know. Like, doesn't really matter at this point. I guess we'll just build some anti-air guns. Like, I've already filled out my building slots. Held down the wrong button there. Yeah, we got some puppets up to the east, and we can just build some infrastructure up this way. In case, like we ever did, decide to do a... What am I clicking on? This keeps on getting... Must be their stupid flag icon. Go with that, I guess. Oh, I forgot to take some of these islands over here too. I'll take this off the garrison, I guess, and you can go somewhere else. Probably start upgrading our, whatever, right? Let's get some signals into our units. I think that'll be helpful. Well, we've got recon companies too. We can always upgrade this. And when you're playing as a major power, I mean, like, ideally you'd want to get all the signal companies, but I mean, we have a lot of stuff we got to research. We had to get planes, we had to get naval, to get like a bunch of doctrines. So you can't always get everything that you want, right? Oh, there we go. Look at that. These guys are all dead. There you go. Easy money. Let's go take back Chicago. God damn it. This fucking Baharati commune, like, I don't know. Whatever. You know what? They can just have that land, and I think we can peace out with them, right? Yeah, I think like hopefully we're gonna have like the same event that the they get with the Canadians. And just like as soon as they take these port tiles, we'll get like a peace option with them. Like I don't really care if I have this land or not. So if the Bahrainians want it and they want to take it with this war, that's fine. It's just a piss off because we were winning over here and it pulls their volunteers back. God, fuck, right? I wonder if the Bahrainians were in that peace conference. They could have just given them the states. Well, that's a big sad. I'm not going to call anyone in here. I want to lose anything to Balochistan. Why the fuck are these guys in India? Oh, god damn it. Why are they in India? You guys need to get to that port. And where do I got, yeah, Socialist Republic of Oman. I think these guys are my puppet, right? Yeah, they are. Definitely do not want to lose 8 tank units to the, I need these guys to, get these guys out there. Like, shouldn't those guys go back to Paris? Like, wouldn't that make sense, right? Or capital is? That's some random province in fucking India. Well, this is a waste of time. This, I guess. I'll just run for a bit. Like, I hope I get that peace event. Like, if I don't get this peace event, I really don't want to have to go and invade India. Fuck. That's that's a real piss off. You get an event here? Come on. How's the CSA doing? They're doing a bit better. Looks like they've taken Chicago back. Greater engineers. I'm seriously gonna have to go after them for this. King Edward survives abdication crisis. Okay. I thought we captured him. Fuck me. I guess we're going to... Yes, we're going to war with India. Yikes. It's way too much, I feel dumb for just like not fighting in India in the first place. This is how it was gonna have to be, right? Yes, we should be wrecking their fleet pretty hard. Well, war in India it is. God damn, that's frustrating. Help our boys the syndicates out though. It's where's my current gun that I'm making? I think it's this thing over here. We'll do you guys 20% of my rifles every month. Probably don't need to train these anymore. It's fine. Got more than enough troops for whatever we need to do now. Well, this is a pretty frustrating end to this campaign. I'm not gonna lie. This is like, why was this necessary? So my own fault for fucking up that peace conference though. For one logistics. All right, we're gonna go. You get our modern tanks. I think we got not gonna have any problems getting chromium anymore. I don't think. We got like a land border, a bunch of places. You can trade with the Australasian Union. I don't know. That's a Kingdom of Greece. Yeah, sure. One factory, all that chromium. Beautiful. I still need more chrome. I'll get that from the Turks. I think I just missed some of these icons here. That's a lot of fucking icons. All of our various puppet states that probably aren't even capable of helping in the first place. The last rubber tech. Yeah, it's 50. Whatever. We'll just get that. That's fine. Pope arrives in Grand Peru. Okay, let's just do this. So we get our beachhead and we'll go kill the fucking Indians, and I guess they're at it with the Afghans again. Yeah, we'll just call all of our homeboys in. I thought we'd get a decision after, and I don't want to leave things up to chance, and I could have just tried to give it to them in the peace conference, and that probably would have avoided this whole situation. Alright, here we go. We got our amphibious tanks coming in. Yeah, already no problem. And we got resistance. by territories. You know, I'm pretty upset here. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna give them forced labor, sure, whatever. That sounds like a syndicalist thing to do. That's the Baharadia Commune has been confirmed not real socialists. So we can go for now. It looks like they're having a rough time against Afghanistan. Like we can cut off most of their army here. Okay, cut off. Need my infantry to move in. What are you guys doing here? Get in there. Oh, those are mountains. Don't want to play in the mountains. And I need like this color, I guess, whatever. It's fine. So hopefully this isn't going to take too long to beat the Indians here. Like their army seems like it's pretty dumb, not very smart. They get pinned up over here. The weak units. We're getting overruns even. It's like right clicking into them here. We're just a bunch of trashy militia troops. Then we got the our Afghani friends over here. I mean, it looks like, surprisingly, Afghanistan is not doing that well against India. I'm just being pretty egregious with these units right now, but like we're so much faster than them. Oh, Russian operative captured. Yeah, it looks like we got most of their army up here. I just realized my mic has been muted for like maybe a while, I think. Let's go back and check the replay. Alrighty, looks like we've mopped up over here. Gonna drive to Calcutta. It was just unnecessary, you know. Yeah, sure. Can have as many guns as I want. Got lots of guns. Run for Calcutta, I guess. And somehow this is also called the Sicilian War, I don't know. It's always sort of dangerous to do that, because then like your allies want to come in and then they can choke out your supply, and like you can kind of see here, like we're not really in any danger of like not winning this war in like a pretty egregiously lopsided fashion. What am I missing? Cool. Have that clay. I'm gonna try and speed around these guys. How's our CSA doing? They're doing a bit better. I think these guys are weak enough we can just like kill them with our infantry units. Yeah, there we go. No problem. you're just gonna be at a supply. A little bit of a detour here to kill India. Jeez. That was quick. I wonder what happens like when you have India like this. If you had a decision. It's never happened to me before. I've usually always just been able to give that to like a faction member or something. Fate of Ceylon. Yeah, liberate. And what do we get here? Is it just like do we just get India? Liberate the good socialists of the Baharadia Commune. Yeah, great. Wonderful. Beautiful. Fight all that, and we're just gonna, make the Baharadia Commune again. Wilkers. Okay, I'll go back to the syndicates here. Send volunteers. Under 8 divisions. Okay. There we go. I mean, having a puppet in India pretty much means that and we're probably never gonna have man problems now though, or manpower problems, So that's nice. Got a pretty thick faction going on. Yeah, I had a pretty good run this game, except for this whole little bit of unpleasantness here. Should have maybe justified a war goal on them just to knock them out, so we can get like the socialist socialist Commonwealth of Canada or whatever it is up here. So the CSA starting to push again, so that's nice. Some air volunteers. I can send a lot of planes, looks like. How many planes did they say I could send? 1,600 planes. On all the stuff in Ontario. Some aces in there. Got that. You're gonna be attached to these guys over here. Yeah, they can even have more planes than that, right? No. No, I think I'm at my limit. Alright. Let's try and get some egregious circlements in the Midwest here. It's like we started the game sending volunteers to America, killing PSA guys, and I guess that's how we're going to end this game too, also. In America, killing some PSAs. Something's changed, some stay the fucking same, right? What are we missing? Medium tank. Yeah, I mean, that's That's fine. We have 35,000 medium tanks in storage. I'm actually gonna do this, and we're making modern tanks now, so we might as well get a modern tank template. Not that, again, not this really matters. The game's gonna be over. You can swap one of these guys over. We have 750 modern tanks in storage, so we can do that. Let's try and go up this way. Yeah, we'll start doing our nukes. I think, at this point, let's get the focus that gives us nuke research too. Guess we have to, nuke something. I wonder if we can nuke the PSA. I can't do that. I wonder if we can nuke the PSA with our volunteer air force. That'd be a little bit amusing, right? I don't think you can though. Yeah, you have to be at war with them. So there'll be no nuking the PSA. Or you know what? It'd be funny. Like we could get some nukes. We could just like nuke Ottawa. We could declare war on King Edward and just drop a nuke in Ottawa. That would be pretty amusing, right? Cut these guys off here. Let's see if we can just like drive like all the way down. Wow. See if we can drive all the way down here. And oh yeah. And trap the PSA up here. Yeah, like the tanks are like really good, in the American Midwest. And, like, hopefully you'll just be able to kill most of their guys here in the plains. Then it'll be pretty easy to get through the Rockies. Yeah, victory of the Baharadia Commune, right, guys? Like, they totally won that. God, it's frustrating. I'm just gonna get some like encirclement porn here, and it's like not really much else to do. Oh, we got. I think we still got supply from this tile over here. This is a little bit dicey here, though. Let's go, see if we can pin their troops down here. Yes, we got the Damocles project. We can probably just go back to construction engineering. Well, let's get our nuclear bombs faster. Yeah, that looks about right. So maybe this will help the Mexicans out. Sure, trade with Australasian Union, no problem. Oh, he's this Constance Bennett. Yeah, he's yeah, I guess it makes sense that he married her after he survived his abdication crisis somehow after we captured him. Well, to be fair, I think it's probably buggy and it's probably my fault because I missed Ottawa in the peace deal, like an idiot. volunteers from Peru and Bolivia Confederation. Yeah, I'm thinking the Civil War is actually going to end pretty quickly. Run for Seattle, I guess. Yeah, I'm not going to buy all the civilian factories. Like I said, this game is like pretty much done here. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to play any further than the end of the Civil War here. I think pretty much achieved complete complete victory. There we go. A little bit of clay there. Mexico. I mean, CSA is probably just gonna go kill Mexico eventually there. So we got nice. So we finished up on Labor Day. There you go. Beautiful. All right. So I think that's gonna be it for this campaign here. Like if we go back to the faction mode here, you can see yeah, we control Canada. We missed Ottawa, so that's a bit unfortunate. Combined syndicates is victorious. We're there. We got Argentina. We got all of Africa from Germany or whatnot. Chiropact is having a pretty good game there. Looks like they, they killed the Ottomans and they got all their other territories over there. We got the Baharatia Commune. So there's a little bit of unpleasantness there, but we got them. They're in the International. We've got all of Europe over here except for the couple of neutrals and Poland, which is aligned with Moscow. And then we've got the Russian Moscow Accord, and they've got their kind of block in the east. And it looks like the Chinese United Front is formed, and they're facing off against looks like the Feng Tian here. And looks like Feng Tian and Japan are doing pretty good. We've also got, of course, the Australasians. They're pretty good for us, and the Italians, of course, is they got a pretty thick Italy there. I think they don't have any ear dentist claims on this stuff over here, probably because these are our puppets in our faction. Yep. So that was our game here. Hope you enjoyed watching it. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know, or if you have any comments or tips or anything. I mean, obviously I could have done things better. It's pretty embarrassing fuck up over here, but yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoyed watching.